So who is Sneha?
Okay, so I am kind of a person who is too much interested and inclined towards exploring new technologies.
Uh-huh.
And obviously, like a fresher, I was also too much into fun driven
Okay.
activities all the time. So I generally tried mixing both of it together because obviously ending up with a job is very, very, very important.
Yep.
So we cannot definitely ignore that part. So,
Mhm.
yes, I'm a fun loving tech
Mhm.
girly, you can say, for
Okay.
now. And yeah, so that has been in my mind
Mhm.
since a fresher, and since I started my career, and since I decided to become an engineer.
Mhm.
So yes, technology, techs, those drive me and those intrigue me.
Ah,
I'm interested towards that. So
super.
yeah.
So like, where are you from basically? Where are you from and what you do currently? Just a small insight on that.
Yes, so I am from Bihar, Patna.
Uh-huh.
I have born and brought up here, and so I have pursued my engineering degree from Bangalore, college from Bangalore, and I got my placement there itself. So since then, I have been based out of Bangalore.
Super. So,
Yeah.
as we mentioned, today's session will be all about the preparation strategy. If an individual is
Yes.
working in one domain and want to shift
Hmm.
to another domain, so what should be their procedure? And let's take example of yourself.
Yeah.
So you were in the final year. So how did you prepare for the company in placements? You can give your experience, Sneha. So let's start
Absolutely.
here.
So
Yeah.
yes, so absolutely. So, the one important thing that I'd like to mention is that when you're not from a first year college, then you need to be focused on the technologies and the market,
Mhm.
what the market wants. And definitely, especially my time was 2023. I'm a 2023 batch graduate. So that time, the market was full of software engineering opportunities, lesser on the machine learning side, lesser on the data engineering side, more
Yep.
on the software engineering side. And I had to also shift my strategy towards
Uh-huh.
that. And when I say shift, I was very much inclined towards machine learning. I
Okay.
was very much interested onto machine learning and how things go on. It's even before the chat gpt era came
Uh-huh.
in. So it's about 2019, 20. That was the time. So I pursued 2 to 3 courses on Udemy, mla to z, and there are a lot of courses available.
Mhm.
So I got to know from end to end about machine learning, and I always wanted to be in that data field.
Okay.
So that was my primary goal. But seeing the market that needed that had a lot of
Yep.
opportunities on software engineering, so I
Uh-huh.
had to prepare for that too.
Okay.
And since it's more on data engineering, I'll keep it a brief that software engineering is equal to DSA, especially for freshers.
Yep.
So that's what I chose a language that was C++, and I worked in that. I did DSA in that. The platforms that I mainly used was LeetCode and Codeforces, and I wasn't a pro, definitely,
Mhm.
but medium level questions, easy, medium, too hard, little bit. So that was my entire end to end thinking
Mhm.
regarding software engineering. And then I got into software engineering roles. And in my college days, I was also a Google Developer Student Club lead,
Great.
because
Mhm.
I wanted to introduce a technology and tech stack mindset into the
Uh-huh.
students, and I wanted them to know more about the budding technologies.
Yep.
And I guess Google is a very, very, very good platforms. They help you organize events, they help you analyze the student base, and they help you a lot.
Okay.
So it was a beautiful journey for me, and I helped the entire college to get
Mhm.
ready with the stack they need, web
Okay.
development, front end, and everything. So that was the shift to becoming a software engineer. And then in my current role, 1 year I worked as a software engineer, and I got
Yep.
a very good opportunity of data engineering in
Mhm.
my own company. So
Uh-huh.
it was internal transfer that I took.
Super. So,
Yeah.
like in the placements, in the final year of our
Hmm.
engineering, so we usually come up with the how many hiring procedure are there. So we don't know, like
Yeah.
usually for the freshers, what are the common hiring procedure, Sneha? What you have undergone? Like
Hmm.
assessment
Hmm.
will be there, TR will be there. So, like,
Hmm.
what was your experience?
So assessment is 100% going to be there, especially for freshers. If you become a little bit of experience, that might be something that's not needed. But generally, there are assessments, and you need to qualify. Once you qualify those assessments,
Okay.
assessments will generally either include 10, 20 questions that are MCQ based, and then 4 to 5 easy level of DSA.
Okay.
It might range from 1 hour to 3 hours. Once that is done and you qualify, you go to the next round. Definitely, it's going to be a DSA round. So there will be two minimum to maximum for 5 rounds,
Okay.
depending on the company you're targeting. If it's
Okay.
going to
Yep.
be very good companies, like if you're going for mang companies, or even
Uh-huh.
even
Mhm.
I mean good league companies, then they are going to definitely have a good round of DSA, 4 to 5 rounds at least.
Okay.
In some companies, I've also seen that they will be I mean, they'll be expecting to you, from you to make a project for them,
Mhm. Yep.
okay, and give them a project which they are asking for a particular client, not
Mhm.
like client, but a scenario based
Okay.
client, and you need to present that to them in web development or whatever, full
Okay.
stack
Mhm.
or back end, whatever is your tech stack. So
Okay.
that way, so that is going to be there, and DSA will start from easy to medium, and will proceed to the
Mhm.
harder end if you target for
Okay.
very good companies. So that is going to be there. DP and all you should be really, really good with if you're going to target a very high paying
Okay.
companies. So that is going to be there for specifically for software engineering. Yes. So now when you want to shift towards the data engineering, if you are a fresher and you're
Mhm.
targeting for data engineering, because now the market is becoming a lot and lot
Uh-huh.
more driven towards data.
Mhm.
The more people are using data, it's completely moving towards data. So yes, becoming a data engineer is kind of a really, really good field right now for all the freshers, and especially if you want to go for data scientists later on,
Uh-huh.
machine learning engineers, data engineering is going to be the base for you for now. So so that is there, and for data engineering you have to focus on the base. That is very important, and base
Mhm.
comes on Python has
Okay.
to be there. You need
Mhm.
to pick one language. So for
Yep.
me it was Python. So you
Mhm.
need to do DSA in Python because they are going
Uh-huh.
to expect you that.
Mhm.
And SQL is very important. You have to have a
Again.
good problem
Yep.
solving skills in SQL. For
Yep.
preparing SQL and all, you can definitely go for Geeks for Geek or Lead Code. They are perfect platforms.
Okay.
Firstly, prepare yourself well with the basic concepts.
Mhm.
Don't directly run to solving the questions. Prepare all the base. You can
Mhm.
follow YouTube channel. There's Udreka, and there is a lot of SQL platforms that teaches you from basic to advanced. Learn all the CTE window functions, everything, every from basic to advanced. Then jump onto the questionnaire.
Okay.
Go to Lead Code and prepare for that. Geeks for Geek is also having a good amount of questions. Solve them. So
Okay.
that is going to make the base of SQL, and they are definitely going to check your problem solving
Okay.
skills in DSA and SQL. So that is important for data engineering as well. DSA, they might ask easy to medium, not I am not expecting the hard ones here. And once you're done with that, now you need to move towards the data engineering concepts, which are very, very important. That comes for data modeling,
Okay.
data warehouses,
Mhm.
data lake. Have a basic understanding of each and everything. Distinguish between what everything is, whether
Mhm.
it's a warehouse, whether it's a lake, data lake, big data, everything. Have a clear understanding of what all these concepts are. Do
Mhm.
not strictly jump into these big
Yep. Yep.
um, words. So that's there. Have a good understanding of all of it,
Mhm.
distinguish between all of it, and after that you should know about ETL
Uh-huh.
pipelines, because here you they will expect you an end to end pipeline.
Mhm.
If you're
Okay.
targeting good companies, they will expect you to design a system that is
Mhm.
going to give you a end-to-end pipeline, definitely depending on your experience.
Okay.
The interviewer definitely knows that what experience level you carry,
Okay. Mhm.
and depending on that they are going to expect you to give the answers.
Okay.
But you should know about what architecture big techs are following. Netflix, Uber, what kind of architecture they are following.
Yep.
So you should be aware of them. Also pick up a cloud platform. You
Mhm.
pick up Azure, you pick up AWS. You have to pick up one. For me, it was AWS.
AWS. Yep. Yep.
I kind of did courses in that, and there are a lot of courses, Copilot trainings, and also if you are once into AWS, you like it, you can definitely give their certificate exams, because
Yep.
that certificate carries
Added benefit.
weight
Yep.
in your
Yep.
interview. Yeah. So that's good. That's again a little ahead of your path as a fresher, but definitely. So picking up a cloud platform, picking up the basics of it, SQL, Python, Spark is
Okay.
again important. Know how Spark codes are written. And I mean, this would definitely cover it up. Product designing is also
Uh,
very, very
yeah.
important.
Yep.
And there is a YouTuber that I follow, that's Manish Kumar. I really like his videos. He has given a very nice idea about data modeling and
Okay.
how things are different and how systems are designed.
Okay.
So have knowledge on all of it. So I guess this should be very good enough to
All right.
clear your data engineering interviews.
So, adding to Sneha's input, guys, I will be sharing all the links what she referred for her reference part. All the links will be given in the description. You can go have
Yes.
learn from those sources. And I just wanted to ask Sneha, like you started your career as a software developer. So, what made you to jump? I mean, shift your domain from software engineer to the data engineer? Like, what was the parameter made you to take this decision? Yeah.
So definitely it was my interest. So a very, very simple example. When you know Netflix,
Uh-huh.
as a platform, it's designed by software developers, correct? But when it comes to the recommendation system,
Mhm.
what you should watch next, what
Yeah.
should come next, what
Yeah.
you want to see,
Uh-huh.
when that comes, that's data engineering. That's the data engineers working
Yeah.
towards it. That's the entire machine learning team working towards it, right? So it's the pact of
Uh-huh.
data unit. I'm not
Mhm.
only saying data engineers, but data engineers, scientists, and machine learning engineers. That's a pack of it, and that was something that I was interested towards more on how things are visualized for you.
Mhm.
So that's where, and as I mentioned, I was into machine learning before the start, very start of my college years. I was into machine learning. So definitely, when an opportunity comes, never leave it up. Just grab it.
Super. And regarding the roadmap, I guess you took example of yourself. Like during your college days, you started,
Yes.
doing machine learning, doing some course, and
Hmm.
the whole roadmap we just saw. So
Hmm.
coming into the market demand, Sneha, like current looking into
Hmm.
the 2025 market demand, like how is the demand for the data engineer folk, Sneha? Like how is the CTC pay? I mean, you can mention the range. So how is the range and how is
Hmm.
the market demand currently? Yeah.
So market demand, if you talk about, data is never going to end.
Uh-huh.
That is always going to be there. And nowadays, more companies are saving their data like crazy. They are having all the data, streaming data, batch data, all kinds of data they're having. What to do with that data? What insights they have, they can utilize for their customers. If I have millions of customers and I have their data, give
Mhm.
me some insights.
Yep.
When can I send them messages? When can I mean, a good number of insights. When can I contact them that they'll respond to me at this particular time? There are a lot of insights you can derive.
Yep.
So when there is data, there is a need of data engineering, definitely. So market is definitely going to I mean, there is a good scope in the market for data engineering, that I can say. But again, coming up to the next question, that was CTC. Yeah. So
Mhm.
that you can expect depending again on the company, but that also ranges from, it'll start from 5 LPA for
Uh-huh.
very small companies. If you're targeting, not that great, but 5 LPA is going to be the minimum that I have seen. And it can go up to unimaginable numbers. Like, yeah, I have seen people even, I mean, backing up a package of 80 LPA or something
Yep.
as 1 or 2 years experience. So it all depends. Like software engineers, they're also getting 3 LPA
Mhm.
to lakhs, right? So it's just like that. It's not less, I would say.
All right.
It's good.
All
Yeah,
right.
you can expect good package if you are prepared well
Understood.
and practicing. Hmm.
And again, guys, adding to Sneha's input, if you know the architecture of a specific tech stack, that's totally fine. But if possible, do have hands-on on those tech stack. As
Yeah.
she was mentioning, start with a specific cloud provider. You can go with AWS because it is major in the market. Number two, go
Hmm.
with Python because in the DA, in the data engineer, you will be having a machine learning training model and all. Python going to help you a lot. And third, in order to query the data from the warehouse, SQL plays a vital role. So, if possible,
Yes.
understand your fundamentals strong and give an advanced level of learning, guys. So that is one point from my end. And Sneha, like Let us assume that I'm a non-technical guy. So I'm
Hmm.
from not non-coding background, and I made my
Hmm.
mind to join data engineer field. Like, what should be my roadmap? What should be my strategy? So I'm a no non-technical background guy. So what is your
Hmm.
suggestion?
So definitely anybody can switch to tech fields now, I feel, because the thing is now companies are not looking that you should come from an IIT, you should come from an NIT and all. They are looking for your knowledge. Now
Mhm,
I also have seen 11th, 12th student having good tech knowledge
mhm,
without being an engineer
mhm.
or doing a MCA or BCA, whatever. So what I will suggest is, again, these are the roadmaps that you should definitely follow.
Yep.
Start with the basics. Don't just jump. Don't just expect that I have started my tech journey and in a month I should be backing up offers. No, that
Yep.
doesn't happen.
Yep.
You have to be consistent. Consistency is the key, whether
Yep.
it's be software engineering, data science, or whatever roles.
Agree.
Consistency is the key.
Yep.
Pick up topics,
Mhm.
divide a calendar, have
Uh-huh.
a schedule that this to this week, 2 weeks I'm going to give to SQL. I'm
Yep.
going to understand the basic what SQL is,
Yes.
to what basic select queries are.
Mhm.
Then moving ahead to what window functions are, CTE, how to use that, and then moving ahead with that. You have to start. There has to be a starting point. So just start, stop thinking, make a roadmap, make a week division of it.
Uh-huh.
Each week focus on a topic from scratch to the end, and then once everything that I've mentioned you clear it up, have a project, because
Yep.
AWS and all, they give you some free tier.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yep.
practice. You cannot mug up that Kafka is doing
Yeah.
streaming.
We agree with that. Yep.
That's not going to help you how it is doing that. So you need to learn, you need to understand how AWS glue works, how you write that. So
Yep.
those things, have a pipeline built for you, have a good project in hand that is really helping a company from a hypothetical company from start to end, and
Okay.
that end to end project is going to be your um, base, because
Okay.
interview,
Understood.
they'll ask a lot about your project.
Yep. So, like, just a personal
Hmm.
question.
Hmm.
While going to the interview. Okay.
Hmm.
So, for a software engineer profile, they will be asking you to the code, right? Share the screen
Yeah.
and code based on the logic.
Hmm.
But in
Hmm.
case of data
Right.
engineer, like, what kind of questions we may expect from the panelist, Sneha? Like, it is all about architecture, everything, right? So, what kind of questions a individual may expect for a data engineer domain in the panelist? Yeah, from the panelist.
Yeah, so definitely they here also, if they are asking DSA, they'll tell you to share your screen. For SQL writing, they tell you to share your screen. They'll
Okay.
send all the questions to you. You based on the filter, you have to write the queries. So
Mhm.
that also is going to be shared. Also, one important thing that I forgot to mention: database concepts. They are very important. Normalization concepts.
Mhm.
Those are very, very, very important, and they can dig you very deep on that. That how are you going to have, do you have a proper,
Okay.
just don't mug up what one normal
Uh-huh.
form is, two normal form is and all, how it's going to help you, how that column is
Okay.
validated for being a 1NF or not.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
those things also they're going to ask you, share
Okay.
your screen and do it. If there is some architecture, definitely it's going to be theoretical.
Yep.
They will ask you, and you'll have to build a pipeline for them. You'll have to explain them how that pipeline is working. Data quality check, data governance policy, all those things you have to be very careful about, and you'll have to tell them. So here
Okay.
also they will definitely ask you to share your screen and ask these basic concepts. So that's how it'll go.
All right. Again, it's all about comes to a narrow point. Make sure that your DSA is strong and yeah. One more, like, coming, you mentioned about the database, right? So
Yeah,
database
databases, SQL, NoSQL, these
columnar,
concepts.
columnar.
Yeah, exactly. Those things. And also, if you're mugging up Python,
Uh-huh.
then OOPS concept for
Ah,
that. They'll even ask you that,
yeah.
because you have to be very good with the OOPS concept. Because if you're not understanding a programming language,
Right.
how are you going to help them with? Also,
Understood.
Python libraries, NumPy,
Hmm.
Pandas, they are very basic. But
Okay.
when it comes to asking questions, they can ask you to write the query. They can ask you to write a Spark query. They can ask you to write
Okay.
a Python query.
Mhm.
So those things. How are you going to import, export? Basic things, but people
Yep.
do, um, I mean, are blogged
Ah,
on the basic concepts
all right.
itself. So make sure that's not a hurdle for you.
Concluding your point, like, make sure that your foundation is strong, your fundamentals are strong.
Strong. Exactly.
This is for the
Exactly.
freshers perspective.
Freshers as well.
Coming to
Hmm.
the experienced candidate, they may go to the advanced level of DSA and architectural question, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, yes, yes. So for if you are someone, so I have a 3 years experience almost. So
Mhm.
now I switched when I was a 1 year. I mean, 1 year I completed as software engineer, and then I changed. So obviously, if you are experienced, you need to have a good knowledge on architecture.
Uh,
If you say that I have worked on batch processing data, they
mhm.
are going to dig you deep into how you have done that pipeline, how that batch processing you're doing, how you're handling data, what challenges you're
Uh,
facing.
mhm.
Suppose you have not faced any challenge,
Uh,
just in case. So make up a challenge that you faced and then you resolved it. So you need to be prepared. You need to be clever with that. Whatever you write in the resume,
uh,
make sure you know that yourself. So that is very important.
I think like I have done a lot of interviews. Like people prepare resume to impress the panelist. That is the myth. What they have understanding. But resume is all about what you know. Put it in the resume. If you are trying to,
I mean,
yeah,
no, people fake in the resume, and
ah,
that's important.
that's
Okay,
what.
that's important. You need to prepare a resume according to the requirement of that particular company.
Agree.
But make sure if you are writing Azure, you have
Uh-huh.
never worked on that,
Uh-huh.
have some knowledge on it at least to justify what you have written. If
Mhm.
you're saying that I have helped with the CI/CD pipeline,
Mhm.
or maybe a infrastructure as a code, or maybe a Terraform
Mhm.
structure I have written down, make sure you have that much knowledge that you can justify in 10 minutes of question that he asks.
Mhm.
So do not blindly write things that I've written Kafka and
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I just don't know basics of it. No, at least fake it. That's important, because I really feel that you have to make your resume specific, but then be prepared to justify it, because they have your resume open always. I have seen this most of the time. They ask me that you have written this in your resume. How was it? What did you do?
Awesome.
So,
So fake it, but make sure that
yeah,
but you know that, but
you
make
know
sure that
it.
you know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
justify it.
Agree. Totally agree with that, Sneha. So I guess we covered pretty much everything. So if you want to add
Yeah.
some points, please go ahead.
Lastly, one point is that never miss out on fun
Uh-huh.
while being very, very serious about your career. Definitely making on career is very, very important. But if you are too much tired, your
Uh-huh.
brain also stops working. So when a very personal thing that I do when I'm very tired, when I'm super tired out of learning and office, and
Uh-huh.
I'm frustrated, I shut everything down, and that shutdown can last till 2 days also. I'll not open, I'll take random off from the office, but mental peace comes on top.
Top
Be
priority.
mentally
Okay.
prepared, and then
Correct.
when you start from the beginning, it is going to be a cakewalk for you. You will enjoy. So taking breaks, very important.
Correct.
Never missing on consistency, that is also very important. So these two things, along with strong fundamentals, and never miss out on any fun that you want to do. You want to take a trip, just go, but make sure when you're back on track.
All right. Make sure that you are committed to the deliveries. Okay. You make sure
Yes,
that your mental is on the spot and it's stable, but make sure that you are delivering the task on time. That is
yes,
what corporate will expect from you, or else you will be
yes.
replaced within a.
You will be drained out completely.
That's all. Chalo, yeah, I guess we covered pretty much everything, and
Yes, we did.
you have shared all your tech stack experience and what to do, what not to do, what to fake, and what we have to know. So everything we have covered,
Yeah.
and you are not missing anything, right, Sneha?
I don't think so, am I?
If so, we can do part two in coming days. That's it.
Oh, maybe. But yeah, now, right now I'm like, I have mentioned pretty much it. It's all
Uh,
about concepts and follow one roadmap.
uh,
Make a roadmap is very
mm,
important.
yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
And one important thing that I do is that I have prepared notes for myself,
Okay.
so that it's from start to the end. All the
Mhm.
basics is there. It's
Okay.
about DSA, it's about database, it's about Python, it's about Python libraries. I have created 4 to 5 sheets for myself. So
Okay.
whenever I'm having an interview, I just brush through it, because it's not important for you to remember all the YouTube playlists you
Agree.
went through, all the concepts you went through. So make your own notes. That's
Agree.
very important, so that you just do a quick revision and you're done.
Totally agree with that, Sneha, and
So
do agree. Yeah, I do
yeah,
agree.
that is it.
Yeah. So I really appreciate you for taking time and joining us and sharing your genuine experience with your interviews and tips to the audience means a
Yeah.
lot. Thanks a lot, Sneha, for taking time and joining us today.
Thank you, thank you, thank you to you also, because you're also making a lot of efforts. Um, I mean, you also work taking out time from that and collecting all the experiences so that the freshers could be aware of how they have to move ahead. It's a good initiative. So appreciate that too. Thank you.
Thank you. And yeah, guys, I'll be attaching Sneha's LinkedIn profile in the
Yeah,
description. If you have any queries, any doubts, do check her profile. And she do have wonderful experience in the data engineer, and she's some done some serious work in the data engineer domain. You can take her guidance, you can take her suggestion, and make use of for your career growth. And
absolutely.
if you have any queries, use our YouTube comment section. I will be helping you out. We do have a Telegram community. Link is in the description. Just join. And Sneha, thanks a lot for taking time and joining us today.
Thank you so much.
And yeah, guys, this is about the stocks in the next video. Take care. Bye.